What makes product-led growth companies shine? We're going to go through the best characteristics, part 2. So the world's best product-led companies make signing up, experiencing the product's value, and upgrading to a paid plan completely effortless. But how exactly do they do that? In my last video, I shared 5 characteristics that make product-led companies like Slack, Dropbox, and Calendly stand tall above the rest. And today, I'm going to share with you 5 more. Hello, everybody. I'm Wes Bush, author of the best-selling book, Product-Led Growth, How to Build a Product That Sells Itself. If you want more content on how to build a successful product-led business, be sure to hit that subscribe button below. So our team signed up for more than 50 product-led companies to see what features they all had in common that make them truly world-class. So what is first up? First up is an extensive resource library. Sounds boring, but it's fun. So if your product is more complex or requires at least some degree of skill to use well, it's normal for users to encounter obstacles outside of actually just your product. They need to develop a skill. So this is when anticipating pain points is crucial to prevent users from dropping off out of frustration. So an extensive resource library will anticipate and actually address and acknowledge some of those obstacles while guiding users to the value discovery outside of the product. A great example of this in action is from AppQues. So they've got a rather complex product which requires a certain degree of skill to use well. So they've created a rich library filled with comprehensive blog, case studies, product adoption academy, and webinar series. And it's really focused on that skill side of the product. So how do you actually use this product well? And there is a degree of skill to it. So the second characteristic the best product-led growth companies have is creating virality. So a really great way to make a product sticky is by making it super easy to make it sticky for other people, which in a lot of cases means actually just bringing on your team and getting company buy-in as quickly as possible. So this means making it stupid simple to get your team members on board. Airtable actually does a really great job of doing this. They make it super easy to add your team members right after signing up. And the next feature that all the best product-led companies have is goal-oriented onboarding. All right. So for example, goal-oriented onboarding drives users towards specific actions that actually just appeal to, you guessed it, their goals and show them the value of the product quicker. Crunchbase does a pretty cool job with this in action too. So after you sign up, they ask you how you're going to use the product, also known as what's your goal? This helps them direct you to the part of the product that you actually care most about so that you can get the value as quickly as humanly possible. All right, the fourth on the list is having a helpful empty state. Maybe you know that feeling when you go sign up for a new software product and it feels a little bit intimidating. There's no helping hands. You just hit the dashboard and it's kind of like there's so many things to potentially click on. What do you do first? So the goal of a great empty state is it's a powerful way to actually just guide your users to meaningful actions within the product. So you can guide users to what is the right next step in your product. So a good empty state really personalizes the product and makes those first few steps in the product feel absolutely effortless. So you're not left there feeling overwhelmed. So Heap does a great job with this, where they fill in their empty state with helpful information. So since you need to install the product to even see any glimpse of value with Heap, Heap's empty state actually just guides users through that most technical part step by step. And so on the right-hand side, there are resources for additional help. After that, you arrive at a customized dashboard with additional pop-ups and guides explaining how to actually use the product. It's an empty state done right. Mwah. All right, now on to the last one, which also happens to be one of my personal favorites, also known as Instantaneous Aha Moments. So the aha moment is that magical moments when a user recognizes the value of your product, and is when you have the opportunity to turn that casual user into a lifelong advocate for your product. So it's the moment we've all been working so hard for. And Typeform does an exceptional job at this. So their onboarding isn't about signing up for you to use the product and upgrade the plan. It's about actually just creating the survey while you're in the onboarding experience. So what Typeform does is they first ask you the basics, such as your name and number, but then they ask industry specific so they can actually tailor the Typeform to your needs, which is so important. So right away, you can choose the fields you want on your survey. Then they ask what the survey is going to be used for. So they can, once again, give you customized templates and make it easier for you. Then you can choose whether you want to use a template, create it on your own, or have Typeform create the survey for you, which is really cool. The whole onboarding process takes less than 2 minutes to get to value, and you arrive at a personalized, customized dashboard with a survey that is already halfway completed. So you're halfway there, which feels like, well, why not just continue? So there's absolutely no talk about money in this whole journey. It's all about recognizing the value quickly and then guiding you to that aha moment. So there you have it. To recap, here are the 5 characteristics of the world-class product-led companies and what they all have in common. 1, they have an extensive resource library. 2, they are great at creating virality and making it easy to add others to the product. 3, they appeal to the user's goal. They have goal-oriented onboarding, and it's really easy to get to value. And that's the 4th one, which is they have a helpful empty state that makes it super easy for what is that right next step as soon as you hit that dashboard. And lastly, they all deliver an instantaneous aha moments. So now I'm curious, what do you think about these specific features? Is there anything you thought that as you were listening, maybe I should add to this list in a future episode? So if you think of one thing or maybe 2 things, let me know in the comments below. I want to engage with you and continue the conversation after this video. If you want help implementing these components into your specific business, I really encourage you to check out Product-Led Academy. This is a coaching program I have handcrafted to help you actually implement this in your business. You can go to productled.com/academy, where you get all the details about the program and can actually apply to join. When you apply, we'll uncover and unpack what is actually holding you back from scaling your product-led business, and we'll make sure it's a good fit at the same time. So if we can help you scale, then we can work together and get you set up for success. All you need to do is go to productled.com/academy. And so if you've got value from today's video, please smash that like button for the YouTube algorithm. And we love when you do that. Our team and I put a ton of love into these videos. So bottom of our heart, thank you. Also, if you have a co-founder or colleague who could benefit from this video, please share this with them so they can get value from this video. We want to help as many software founders and folks as possible. That is truly why I do this. Also, I drop an episode every single week on actionable product-led growth strategies and tactics. So be sure to hit that subscribe button if you haven't already and that bell icon so that you can get notified every single time I drop a new video. Happy growing.